Hey there guys, Outlaw Dolphin here, and we're going to continue our journey through the Emprise du Lion. We are currently 1/3 of the way, and I've done some off-camera antics, and I've completed the Bridge of Judicael's operation, which means we can go ahead and slay 3 dragons today. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. If I finish that ahead of time, then I'm going to head into the quarry of Sarnia and begin the ready at dawn until dawn, whichever quest Cullen wants us to do, because we have a lot to do in that quarry. There's an awful lot of Templars. But first, dragons. Okay, so here we are at the Tower of Bone. We are rocking it with Cassandra, Sarah and Solus. I just thought I'd mix up the team. I've been keeping it fairly structured until now. Now, just to give you an idea of what I mean about we have an awful lot to do here. We're going to cross this bridge and we're going to head into an area known as the Springs. And it's actually going to go dragon, dragon, dragon in some old ruins. Those locations might be a bit off. Either way, this is what I mean by we have a lot to do. Primeval Red Lyrium, Red Templar captains, lieutenants, villagers that need freeing. There's just an awful lot to do here. It's going to take me... It won't take me a long time. But I want to get back into some dragon slaying because we are 4 dragons off getting the Dragonbane in-game achievement, which is something I already have. So you won't see the achievement pop up in the left-hand screen. But I've only killed every single dragon in one playthrough once before. And I seek to do it again. And with this build, I think the last time I done it I was a warrior. And that took some doing. That was a long and painful process. And required the sigil of Bronto, which is something I've not been able to replicate in finding. But is not a problem, because we are a nice enchanter and we are strong.
Might interest you, sir.
And I believe I want to go in this direction. Pretty much. Yeah. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. So I'm just bringing along Cassandra because I need her ability for rally, which is going to be something we will be interested in using quite a lot. You can see these ruins kind of look like Colosseums. It's literally going to go Ice Dragon, and then a really big Fire Dragon. The Fire Dragon, which I believe is meant to be the most powerful dragon in the game, in the vanilla game anyway. And there we have the 2 ice dragons flying overhead. The fire dragon seems to be brooding or nesting. And the shadows are really imposing in the sunlight. These guys will fly about. The only thing I wish for Emprise du Lion is that you could fight 2 dragons at once. Now I know to some of you that might sound a bit like, oh hell no, but oh my god, that would be amazing to me. There we go, so we've got Templars here as well. We're going to head straight into the first Colosseum. I'm going to call them Colosseums. They're rings. We're here in Etienne's ring. They're elven in nature, but I believe Etienne must be an Orlesian name. Doesn't strike me as very elven. It's French in origin, I believe. And here we are fighting Hirvenal, which is a fire dragon, and an ice dragon. So the ice dragons rather should not take us too long. Except I think Solus is using an ice staff, but Sarah is using a. Oh my god! I'm in the air. But Sarah is using a fire rune on her on her bow, so it shouldn't be too bad. Pop out that firewall. Oh, maybe not. These ice dragons are prone to flying around, and he's going to tail whip me. And I think the fire dragon is prone to using minions. I can't remember. And I think the fire dragon that we fight here is the only fire dragon that uses AoE attacks. So they do tend to fight a little bit differently here. And that's going to... Ooh, I thought I was going to hit someone. When they fly about, it's best to keep moving, but don't move in a circle. Try and move in a way that doesn't get all 3 of your team hit in by one projectile. But just try and keep the team moving. You're not the one that he's aiming for. Or, well, he is. But the thing is that the team follow you through the fire. And that was annoying. He landed right on top of me. Even though he was miles away from me. I might set the tactics so that Solus protects Cassandra. And that way he keeps Cassandra alive, and Cassandra can keep everyone else alive. Oh, Sarah. What level is this guy? So he's a level 25. I believe the next Ice Dragon should be a level 26. Because they will go up in level. And the Fire Dragon might take some doing. Where's he gone? I actually can't see where he's gone. There he is. So we're halfway down on this guy. What's our... We're down 4 potions already. Is he trying to summon a blizzard? I think he is. Oh yeah, frozen. Come on. Why he's like this, let's put a fire underneath him. And staggered. Daunting to follow him and then to see the other dragon flying above us, slowly watching our actions. Oh, right in the face. There we go. So should not be too long now. Not for this guy anyway. This is the best way. This is the best thing to do to oh. There we go. Looked like he was about to take off right as he had no health. That would have been interesting. Oh, and there's my dragon skull. Here we have Superior Grenades Belt, Staff of the Void, Masterwork, Battlemaster Armor, Sigil Deathroot, and an awful lot of dragon shit. There should also be a couple spots of silverite along here. Or is that in the next? I think that's in the next one. Moving swiftly onward. This is the best thing. What I was saying before he took off is that this is the best thing to do if you want to make stuff out of dragon hide, dragon webbing, and dragon bone, which is obviously the. It's not the best material in the game. There are other materials just as strong. I think the materials that you get from Hakon, or the dragon that you fight in that DLC, arguably gives the best material. And Veil Quartz as well. Oh! Whoa, Nelly. Whoa, calm your jets. That guy reached. And I'm about to die. No, I'm not. He's coming from behind him. That guy. I am vulnerable to red lyrium, it would seem. Now, I think I could probably get away with fighting the next dragon without topping up supplies. But I think after the next ice dragon, I will have to go back for supplies and then continue forwards. There are also 2 Fade Rifts out here which have some particularly strong demons. Anything out here? Nope. Just an awful lot of Gurn and Bronto bones and skeletons. Just to give you a hint that you are in dragon territory. Now we just have to get into there. There's a Fade Rift. We'll deal with the Fade Rifts on the way back. There are some Templars. I can't... There's the entrance. Do I have to fight these Templars to get in? I probably will. There are a lot. Aegis. So how many potions do I have? I still have 3. I could fight the Ice Dragon one-on-one if need be. But Solus and Cassandra should be able to keep Sarah alive. Come on, guys. You know what to do. Drop the deadness. There we go. And I think, yeah, there he is. The other Ice Dragon still flying above us. I often wonder to this game what was the inspiration between each dragon that they named, like the one we just fought in Hyvenal, and then there are just a few other like we fight types of dragon like Ferelden Frostback and
I can sense elven magic somewhere nearby.
And the Abyssal High Dragon, but some of them have names. And it's interesting. I want to know why they're named. I might look that up at some point. Here we are in Judicale's Ring. That is probably an elven name, but still could be All Legion. I don't know. And this guy's name is pretty cool. Kaltenzarn. Come on, big boy. This guy's really colourful. This guy is striking as hell. This guy's still a level 25. I'm kind of shocked by that. And this guy will generate guard. Still, that's what this staff is for. Plus, him being weak to my attack, it's not going to help him at all. The guard won't last. Plus, I don't think he'll fly anywhere. If he generates guard, I don't think he'll fly. However, his frost breath is a lot more prominent than the other ones. He's looking right at me, I don't like that. Oh, he does fly. That's difficult. Maybe some of those will find him as he flies over. I think some of them did. This guy's trying to make life difficult, and there is some silver right in the area for this one, and that is going to bean somebody. Oh, no, that is unfortunate. I wonder how long I can go without having to potion. Generate. Dragons generate guards so much. Yeah, he's looking right at... Oh, good job Cassandra was in my way. Because I think he was aiming for me, but we just lined up perfectly. I do want to kind of stay underneath it. Where is he going? He is moving as I do this. There we go. I do want to kind of stay underneath him, because that frost breath just might decimate me. Oh, he's going to tail whip me right at the worst moment. Good job I had barrier. I pick Cassandra up as he flies away. He's not looking at me. Doesn't mean he can't fire a projectile in my direction. There we go. It's coming in. It's coming in. It's going to hit everybody. Get up. He's going to land on him. It was worth a try, but it looks like he's really onto me. Seems to be retreating into that area. And let's just pick everybody up. Oh, really? Oh, really? He uses minions as well? Oh, what a cheeky git. Guard, he flies away, he brings minions into the thing. Oh, my days. Just get these out of the equation. Carlton Zahn is nearly done anyway. He's going to hit me. I've got guard. Ooh. And staggered. Let's do this now. God, he did not like that. This guy's nearly done too. Once he's done, I'm going to head back to the Tower of Bone and stock up on potions. God, this is almost like a standoff. And who's that going to hit? Nice one, Cassandra. I thought your family were dragon slayers. Oh boy. Almost like he wasn't aiming for me on that one. Now he's got to be coming in for the landing now. And we're going to completely barrage him with fire. Woo! If he doesn't put me on my ass, of course. No, no god! Oh, you son. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad. Bad, 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 bad. Bad. Very bad. Oh god. And down he goes. I was directly underneath him as he decided to breathe frost breath down upon me. And here we have Caliban, which is a nice little sword, a superior potions belt, and the masterwork prowling armor. Now this is really good, because I think we'll get mage armor from the next one. I think. 19 dragon bone, 19 scales, 18 webbing. This is almost like the Emperor's new clothes. Haha. There's a lot of plus there's a lot of silverite in this area, so I just want to pick that up too, because you can never have too many materials. Trust me, everything that I'm picking up now is going to go into making stuff for the characters that I want to take into the Descent. And basically, as soon as that's gone, there are no materials in the deep roads, let me tell you that much. Although we can buy everything once we go into the Trespasser DLC. But then we need money. I have money. I've hardly bought anything. I've just been selling. How much gold do I have? I can't activate my inventory right now while I'm under attack. I think that means there must be a dragonling still in the stairwell. There you go, so our potions are at just what I will be using. So we're going to head back to the Tower of Bone and pick up our potions for the final dragon. And there's that. Yes, that did scare me.
Those who live here must depend on themselves.
And then once we've finished with the final dragon, we're going to close the Fade Rifts in this area and continue with the quarry. Here we are, so we're just approaching the final ring now. I can't exactly remember which angle I need to approach this from. I think it's down there. Instead of going up round in stairs for this one, there's a cave-ish sort of entrance, like the floor collapsed in the ring. So the way to fight this dragon, you have to enter a den, like he's dug it out from underground. You'll notice that I have changed my staff. I've changed from my fire staff to my ice. Because indeed, like I've been saying, this is a fire dragon. Every advantage possible. You can hear the growls of this one. This is a big motherfucker. And here we are in Leontine's ring. And this is the Highland Ravager.
An impressive creature. There is a purity in such undiluted power.
Indeed. And even this is a level 25. I would have thought this one would have been much, much stronger. And God, damn it. Oh boy. And there you can see the rings on the floor. This guy likes to explode. Oh, nice shot. I like how their eyes glow an eerie green when they generate guard. And he's going to tie a whip. Ouch. No. Shit. Ugh. Bad. Bad dragon. He's going to explode again. He tends to explode wherever these circles are. Sometimes it will be me that gets exploded. It seems to be some kind of a roulette. He'll select 3 and then explode 3 targets. Luckily, that's not been me. Minions too? God. Well, it's a good job these dragonlings are not one for ice attacks. Oh, I don't think he liked that one bit. Uh-oh. Move. Has Sarah got focus? Sarah does have focus, I think. There we go. There we go. This guy, no problem at all. He is going down. And my Aegis is still up. And staggered. He's going down any second now. That's gotta be it. That's it. That's Emprise du Lion conquered. Of dragons, anyway. And here we have the Duke's Mane, which is a very intriguing helmet. Superior Guard Belt, Walking Death, Masterwork, Battle Mage Armor. Which is pretty darn good. Dragon Blood, Dragon's Tooth, and we just have one more dragon in the Hissing Wastes. Oh, plus the dragon in the Trespasser DLC, but that's a dragon that you can do without. So I don't really count it that much. It's just going to be interesting to think if Hastings' dragon hunting is going to take over in that situation and just kill the dragon. Because, like, it's a dragon that, you know, is suffering in a way, so you could free it in so many ways. We'll see what happens when we get there. Either way, we're going to deal with some Fade Rifts now, and I should switch back to my to the Dawn, my dragon slaying staff, because it's fire based, and the few Fade Rifts that are here in this area are well, pretty annoying. I don't just say that because they're rifts in general. Rifts can be annoying.
I heard about your organization, Sarah. I am impressed.
Is this a trick?
Hardly. But it is an opportunity. You have already divided your group's membership. That is wise. No one cell can betray all your secrets. The next step is to establish a rhythm. When your enemies pursue, you vanish. When they become complacent, you harass them. When they are weak, you strike in earnest.
Where'd you get all this then?
Do you wish to be unnerved by another tale of my explorations of the Fade? Or do you wish to learn something?
I don't know. Neither?
Oh, where's that? There it is. I kind of lost sight of the Fade Rift for a moment. Fear Demon. Where'd he go? Stop teleporting. It's pretty famous that Sarah and Solus do not get along at all. They kind of, like he says in this bit of dialogue, he's impressed by her organization. But Sarah's so dismissive of him. It's like the way that he talks, what he does. He's a mage, so that's another one. She just, like, she barely puts up with you, the Inquisitor, being a mage. But you're the Herald of Andraste, so she sees past it, in a way. But if you talk about magey stuff and elfy stuff, she's very inert. And that hurts. What the hell was that? Are we done? Good. I'll take that pure lightning essence. Like there's one dialogue where Solus will speak Elven to her. And she responds very much as you expect Sarah might. Very childish. Because I don't think she understands a word. I don't think she's ever learnt Elven. Like, that's how far detached from her heritage that she is. She doesn't know a single word of her own language. Which, you know, all in all, if it doesn't bother her, it doesn't bother her, so... You can kind of look bad on Solus for trying to force it into something she doesn't really believe in. And there's a shadow there, that's going to be a problem. Where'd he go? I'm definitely thinking of making a stronger cleansing rune when I go into the Descent DLC because of all the darkspawn that are there, and I did buy a superb cleansing rune schematic, so I've only been using normal cleansing runes up until now. There's a pride demon. I've only been using normal ones up until now, but going into the deep roads I'm definitely gonna think on making a much stronger one with I think darkspawn are also vulnerable to lightning, or mostly to lightning in any way. So I think we'll roll with that. I think we'll roll with a lightning and cleansing rune staff, which I think will look awesome. Cleansing runes tend to look good on whatever you put them on. Ouch! Son of a bitch. Have that. That pride demon sent me flying. I repaid in kind. And now there's two, and I think I heard a despair demon. Ooh! These pride demons are really wailing on Cassandra. I think we got one down, just one left. It's a good job I put up that firewall. It's staggering him like crazy. Down, down, down. Bring him down, bring him down. There we go. Where's the loot? There's the loot. Pure lightning essence. So we're doing well for lightning runes as well. Oh. There's the bridge again. We just need to get back there. Gonna head into the quarry now. Only 40 minutes or so in. I don't see why not. We're now 2/3 of the way done in Emprise du Lion. It's literally just the quarry now, but the quarry is so... There's just going to be a lot of combat. It's going to take me forever to get through it all. I kind of wish I had a cleansing rune now, but I don't. I could make one. I just forget what I need. So yeah, that's 3 dragons done and done. Hyvenol, Kalsanzan, and the Highland Ravager. And now I have so many supplies in the dragon range. Can't wait to go to the Hissing Waste, because there's an awful lot of other tier 3 materials there, and I actually know where a lot of them are, so I can do a bit of a mineral run. Plus there's so many creatures in the Hissing Wastes as well, so we're going to get a lot of leather as well. So going into the Arbor Wilds, my team will look very different and will be much more powerful. I'm probably going to skip, I think I have quite a way to go to get to the quarry, so I think I might skip along.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Wonder how
So here we go into the quarry. And you do kind of need to bring a rogue here for this, I think. Yeah, see, to do this particular quest, it requires a rogue. So it's a good job we have Sarah here with us. It's just going to be a bit of annoying. Every time we do this, we're going to go to a black screen. I don't really understand why.
Red Templar lieutenants are in the quarry. This won't stop until they're dead.
It's kind of the only reason why I'm drawn on whether or not to free the villagers. But of course, we have to. I'm going to get myself turned around moving in here. Let's go high and then work our way down. So here we're on the back end of Suladin Keep. So we could enter the back of the mine and work our way that way. There's a cave system here, that's the quarry in there. If I'm right, I think there's a rune in here somewhere. You can try and find that before moving on. Because you have to go all the way through, and that's where you'll find the Veil Fire, and then you have to work your way back in this cave. Because somewhere in this cave, it's a rune. I don't think it's that far in when you work your way back. It's still annoying enough and easy enough to miss. Don't think there's anything in here. Oh yes, there is. Just some minor treasure. The bone with a corrupting and a silk scarf. Now let's try and be eagle-eyed as we run through here. I believe it will be on the left of me.
Lands up high.
There it is. In that alcove here, Master Frost Rune. So if you're looking for that, you found it. Although I think when you unlock runes, they unlock in the order that you find them. So if you don't find the Frost Rune in the Western Approach, then this will be a Frost Rune, and then the one in the Western Approach will become the Master. There we go, so you can literally see there's some nasty shit going on here. So there's a lieutenant. It's this awfully rather large big guy. And there are 5 of them in total. It's kind of odd how they don't really seem to be that strong, but yet their minions will take forever. Battlemaster coat legs, I'll take those. Yeah, this is really not good, although these chains don't exactly hang like I'd expect them to. It's almost like they're suspended in midair. There we go. And keep an eye out of how the sale of the Sarnia mine actually went down. Mistress Poulin actually covers her track since. There you go, so where's Sarah? Let's get these guys out.
Have you looked everywhere? They took so many of us.
It's interesting that Cole approves. Well, it's actually not interesting at all. It's compassion. We're showing compassion all the time. And here's the incriminating evidence. Knight Captain's orders. Klimt. Lieutenant Coote isn't feeling well, so I must rely on you to handle the lady from the village. Set aside some basic supplies, flour, dried peas, blankets, any coin you can spare. Either bring them or have them brought to the grove of trees at the fork of Elf's Blood. 2 nights from now, make sure no one sees you. Mistress Poulin should be there. She'll give you a list. People we can use in exchange for the goods. Bring the list to me. Oh, and lean on her a bit. Coote's got a bit soft, and lets her get away with things. Her lists have been getting shorter, and she recommends folks who are old or have some hidden ailment. We take them, but they don't survive the seeding. That sounds ghastly. Useless. Tell her she comes up with something good, or we take everyone. So she was kind of doing something similar to Dedrick, trying to send only the weak and the perhaps already dying, trying to get other people out. She was trying to delay them, but with everything, I don't know. It's kind of silly in its own way, but with everything that she was being given, she was buying food and having it brought in. Okay. I don't think this isn't the area where Cullen wants us to be for his quest, and I don't understand why they have ladders going everywhere to useless places. And where to next? We need to speak with Mistress Poulin about this. We will do that as we head out, because we need to speak with Michel de Chavin, because we killed Imshale in the last video, and I'm getting lost about which way to go. I can see which way I need to go. We're getting there. Here we go. If you see enemies, you're probably going the right way. There we go, so we just have 2 lieutenants left to kill. Dale's loading wall. Crystal Griffin. They're carrying an awful lot of treasure with them. Okay, so I think here is where I want to be to get some of the quest for Cullen done as well. Switch to Sarah because there's a bunch of people here. I'll take that silverite. I imagine this is something to do with the seeding process, but I can hardly tell what it must imply. It has to imply them consuming red lyrium of some manner. Because to have it grow inside them... Oh, I'm walking right past it. The new orders. To Besson. Maddox needs twice the usual red lyrium to modify my armor properly. Taking over the vessel means it has to be perfect. Have the amount ready in 3 days, and you and your squad will get a chance to serve as Corypheus' honor guard. My own proving goes on. When I first donned the armor, I thought I was drowning in fire, without Corypheus to stop me. I'd have torn my own skin off. Now the armor's settled, I can march for days without rest. Break a man like kindling. I'm finally fit to be the vessel. Maddox may come to you to work on my armor's modifications. If he gives you instructions about the lyrium, follow them to the letter. Treat Maddox like you treat me. Samson.
We should inform Cullen that we've taken care of Samson's red lyrium hoard.
You will be pleased. Should cheer him up. Shift that stick in his arse.
There we go, there's a written confession. There were 2 villagers in Sarnia. A brother and sister, or a husband and wife. I think they were arguing or muttering about something. There, we're very much nearly done here. Just a few more lieutenants to kill and a few more people to free. We found everything that Cullen wants us to find. One more lieutenant. Oh, requires a rogue. I always forget.
You have to help us. They'll turn us into those things.
No one's turning you into anythings.
Are all the cages open?
Still got so many villagers to free. God damn it. I think this should be the last batch. Letter about lyrium. To Paxley. I've seen the transformations. It's a horror. To watch your soldiers' faces change, to realise they may not remember you day to day. It's a sword in the guts, but the ones who make it through are near invincible. Feed elf fruit to the soldiers hurting as much as they want. Beyond that, it's just waiting until they stop feeling pain. Remind them they spread the lyrium. It grows at our touch. With the materials I've sent, they'll grow enough for a dozen armies. It's proof we're on the right path, that any suffering is worthwhile. Remind them, Samson.
Note from Samson about spreading red lyrium.
I literally just got hammered there. Oh dear. That'll do.
Break the logs, please.
Did that do the job?
Break the logs, please.
Yes, I'm gonna break it. Shut up. There's something above me. I think we've now killed all of the lieutenants. It's just a case of... Is this primeval red lyrium here? Yeah, it is. There we go. Let's see, where do I need to go? Oh my days, they're so far apart. Can't believe I missed them. I must have missed of one, like, right at the beginning. Oh no, they're just... One's just above me to my left, one's above me to my right. Yeah. At least I think that's how it is. Just on the other side of here. Can I walk round? Yeah, there they are.
Break the locks, please.
Please, help me.
I can't quite tell from this angle, but she does not look alright.
You don't seem well. What's wrong?
The red crystals, I can feel them at the tips of my fingers, beneath my nails, under my eyes. I know what happens. I have a letter from my love. Would you place it in the hollow of the marked tree by the river? When he returns from the war, he'll know to look there. Let him hate me and move on.
We will do as she asks.
Break the locks, please. Are all the cages open?
We've just one more batch of villagers to free, and then we're done. We'll head back to Sarnia and we'll finish off. We'll speak to Michelle and Mistress Pauline. And we will leave a letter in the hollow marked tree. Now I just need to figure out how to get to the other batch of trapped people. I think I just have to go out the other way. You can literally see that these guys have been out here for weeks, months even. Just turning other soldiers and other people against their own will. There you go, so there's an awful lot of Dawnstone in this final area, which pleases me to no end. Let's free these guys.
Please.
And there's some information up above me.
Saved us. We can all go home now.
Where is it? There it is, it's right in front of me. Work orders by Coot. We need more villagers. We've gone through the miners already. Weaklings, get the rest from the most recent list. I don't care if the village is running out. No one will miss them. Still more? Above me. Now we've saved all the villagers. think this is the last one. Letter of confirmation. To confirm, yes, I've read the reports. The Inquisition is on the rise, but there'll be a toothless hound once our master deals with them. We stand between the enemy and Corypheus. He gave us what the Chantry never would, a second chance. I don't want to see a single man let him down. Sow the lyrium. Let it follow where we walk. Take root where we settle. Never forget that your footsteps, yours, mark Corypheus's path to victory. General Samson.
I found a letter from Samson himself.
Once we've dealt with everyone in Sarnia, we will return to Skyhold and do the rounds.
Hey, Cassandra, were those really all your names, or were you having them on?
Having who on?
At the Winter Palace. Were you having them on, or are you really Cassandra, Allergy, Porter, Philimajig, Pentagast?
I really am. My family is as pretentious as it is large.
How do you remember them all?
I have them stitched into all my clothes.
No way that fits across your breeches.
Here we go, so returning to Sarnia, we run into Michelle first of all. Go on, talk. Oh, wolf. Can I talk with him now?
Trouble at the moment.
I killed him, Shale.
It's done. The demon is dead.
It is finally over. I wish I could have heard him scream, but Sarnia is safe. It is a good day. Now I find myself free to choose a new direction. I would be honored to serve the Inquisition, if it will have me.
The Inquisition welcomes you, Michel de Chevin.
I shall return to your outpost to await further instruction.
I saw what those Templars did to the others. If you hadn't freed us, I might have been next.
I found your confession. You killed Lynette's brother.
No. It was an accident. He was going to take everything. You mustn't tell Lynette. Let her believe the war killed Guard.
She should know.
Guard was her brother. She deserves to know the truth.
I was going to die. Now we have a chance to start over. Please, I beg you.
He was alive. All this time he was alive. I didn't even dare hope.
Louis wrote this confession. He killed your brother.
No, that can't be. God is fighting in the war. He enlisted with the Empress's army. I'd like to be alone. Please leave.
There we go, Mistress Poulin. You've been lying to everybody.
You lied. You knew what the Red Templars were doing, but you took their gold and stayed silent.
Yes, I took their gold. Gold and any supplies they would give. All so we could live. There are many orphans in Sarnia. Who protected them when their parents were lost? We couldn't run, not with the river frozen and the demons. If I had said anything, they would have killed me too. So I let them take people, and prayed that one day, someone like you would come destroy them. All we could do was survive till that day. Now it's calm, hasn't it? I was right.
That was an awfully big risk.
A gamble. What if you had lost?
The thing about gambling, Inquisitor, is that occasionally, winning it all stops being the point. Instead, all that matters is winning enough to stay in the game. Those who died would have died regardless. This way, at least some survived.
We have the ability to judge her when we get back to Skyhold. which is exactly what we're going to do right now. We need to speak to Cullen as well. Back to Skyhold. There we go, so back in Skyhold, we're going to talk to Cullen first, as we are finally on Samson's trail. And we need to talk about this armour that he wears that apparently turns him into Iron Man.
I've been reading the letters found in the quarry. Samson is making red lyrium from people?
Not anymore. Not in that mine.
I knew Samson had fallen, but this... it's monstrous. We have to put an end to him. Look at these orders from the encampment. That armor must give Samson extraordinary power. We may not be able to stop him.
Then we break the armour. Everything has a weakness.
That's what he wants us to think. But no one's invulnerable.
Then we must destroy the armor. I couldn't say how. Templars are trained not to destroy expensive magical equipment. Perhaps Dagna has some ideas. She crafts the impossible every day.
Okie dokie, off to Dagna. Haven't spoken to her in a while.
Dagna, what have you learned of Samson?
He should be dead. I mean, you could make a hat out of red lyrium and kill people, especially the wearer. Samson's armor is genius. To do all this and not go insane, he must be resistant. Or he is insane. Or both.
Both is not comforting.
You're not comforting me, Dagna. He's dangerous either way.
Oh, fine. I just need time and tools, people, and red lyrium. For tests, you see?
Is that wise?
Everything is safe if handled properly. And you don't touch a bomb, or breathe it. I mentioned the hat, right? No hat. Time and resources, Inquisitor. I'll get what you want. Now shoo, work to do.
So now we need to go to the war table and commence an operation into finding Samson's weakness.
Mistress Pullen of Sarnia is accused of aiding and abetting the Red Templars in the Dales. She sold a quarry to them for a handsome sum. They used the quarry to grow red lyrium by enslaving townspeople. The only extenuating circumstance, Mistress Pullen was procuring supplies to keep the remaining townspeople fed.
I'll listen to her defense.
If you'd like to explain your intentions, speak.
My crime was misjudgment. The land sale was meant to bring prosperity in hard times.
Yet you kept taking coin from the Red Templars, even after you realized what they'd done to the people.
Why not? It bought food for the ones remaining. Isn't that enough? You question whether greed...
It's a nice shot of my boot.
Tell me what you weigh me for.
You can take the money for your own, however that's incredibly selfish. It is the human option, because you're human. I always have her use the money to just do whatever she wanted to do in the first place. Rebuild the town, help the people.
Mistress Pullen, you will spend all your ill-earned money rebuilding the town of Sarnia. If the townspeople forgive you, your debt to them is paid.
Your worship, I will do my best to repair what I have done.
I've never chosen otherwise. By all means, you could put her to death. I'd love to see what the people would think of that. Okay, I'm just going to check the war table. Just going to find Samson's weakness and I have some other stuff that should be coming in. Okay, so we're out here in the Emerald Graves because one of my operations has drawn out an enemy that we must defeat. His name is Carol, and this is the Red Templar lieutenant who has been orchestrating the Freemen of the Dales. We got this by helping Fairbanks help his people. So we shall return the favour and help him finish this. I believe we're being attacked by Templar. Yeah, he's up there. Big dude by the name of Carol. Shouldn't take us too long. Once we're done here, we're going to head to Valrayo, because I need to have a duel with somebody. And down he goes. I wonder if he had any interesting loot on him. No, just plush Vestian velvet. Just a quest worth doing, I suppose, just for quest's sake. Dale's Loading Wall. There's more Templars up above the hill. We're not here for them. We've killed Carol and now we're off to Valrayo.
I am Lord Otranto of Antiva, rightfully betrothed of Lady Josephine Montier. Songs of your exploits have spread to my city, Inquisitor. It's humbling to make your acquaintance. It is a pity it will not last longer. Before we duel, I trust you find the weapon to your satisfaction.
It will do.
I trust you've made this a fair fight, Lord Otranto.
Upon my honor. Shall we begin? An admirable start, Inquisitor. Perhaps House Trevelyan isn't the obscure backwater I've heard it to be. I'm glad Lady Montier isn't here, exquisite as I've heard her appearance to be. Cutting you down in front of Josephine would have given a poor first impression of House Otranto to my bride.
I'll tell you about this once I win.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to tell Josephine you fought bravely.
I admire your fearlessness, but you cannot hope.
Stop!
I'm in trouble.
Josephine!
Lady Montier, what a pleasure to...
What are you doing?
Dueling him.
Josephine, I can't take the chance that you might have to marry him.
That's not your decision. The Inquisition needs you. I need you. Yet you threw yourself into danger. Why do this? Why risk everything we've built? Why risk your life?
Because I love you.
You do?
He does?
Yes, Josephine. I love you so much.
I love you too.
Well fought.
Lord Otranto.
I'd assumed your liaison with the Inquisitor was an affair of passion or convenience, Lady Montilyet. But I'm not fool enough to stand in the way of true affection. The Otrantos regretfully withdraw the terms of our betrothal.
Thank you.
Do not thank me. I know when I'm outmatched.
I probably should have mentioned the duel, right?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about arranging the duel.
Given that you're in one piece, body and dignity, I forgive you. Just do kiss me again.
Go about your business. Nothing to see here.
I can't stop thinking about your duel in Val Royeaux. Running into the middle of the crowd, the noise, the swords flashing. I was so worried for you, but at the same time, well, it was the most exciting thing I've seen in ages.
Really? Most exciting?
You do remember what this Inquisition has been doing, don't you?
Allow me to correct myself. The most exciting thing I have seen that didn't threaten to stop my heart. You know, when I first laid eyes on you back at Haven, I hadn't an inkling we'd become so close.
I think I knew.
Something suggested you were special the moment I saw you.
I'm glad it did. These moments seem so dear, especially given your greater calling. Sometimes I must remind myself that I'm required to share you with the rest of the world.
The world may want my time, Josephine, but you have my heart.
Then I count myself happy, beyond compare.
There we go, guys. That's the end of that Dragon Age Inquisition, and we just completed Emprise du Lion. And we got the girl and killed 3 dragons. It's all very heroic at the moment. Next step is the Hissing Wastes, which will be an area of the game that has to take us 3 parts. Not one place we've been to has taken us 3 parts. This will be the one. Well, unless you count the DLC. That took us 4 parts, but the Hissing Wastes is huge, it's empty, there are puzzles, which I will solve because they are kind of interesting. Anyway guys, I will catch you on the next one. We're nearly there.